things that I think people in their PCOS healing journey overlook. So if you start out with these things in mind, it would be so much easier, way easier than it was for me. So the first one being managing stress. And I know what you're thinking, like, really, managing stress? I hate that tip. I used to hate hearing it too, but here's why. Raised cortisol levels alone, PCOS or not, can actually affect your cycle, can cause you to become hormonally imbalanced. And when you have PCOS, it will affect you even more. And it causes symptoms like weight gain, not having your cycle, brain fog. There's just so many. But my tip is to manage stress, like actually the stress aspect of it, right? Like, I have a stressful life. Let's say work is stressful. Come home and make sure that home is your sanctuary. Make sure that you're doing things that you love. Make sure you're prioritizing letting go things that don't serve you, that don't feel good, that don't make you happy. And that's a really hard thing to do, I know, but trust me, when you get a grasp of managing stress and you can, manage raised cortisol levels, you feel so much better. It is gonna be so useless almost to do everything else to manage your PCOS but ignore the stress aspect. Also, I will say protect your sleep. That's a really big part of managing stress. Making sure you are sleeping, and you have to, even if it means like setting an alarm 30 minutes before bed, you have to get off the phone, you have to be in a dark lit room, make sure your room is comfy and you're sitting down, reading or doing something that just makes you feel cozy before bed. The second tip is having a mentality of all or nothing. Super toxic. Don't do that. You don't have to go from one day being who you are, how you are, your eating habits, to the next day throwing it all out and starting all over and being a whole new person. Absolutely not. Completely toxic and not sustainable. And when you're working to overcome symptoms with your PCOS, they need to be lifelong. So my tip here is to adopt healthy habits slowly over a prolonged period of time. Meaning, for instance, like if your healthy habit for the first month, I would say just focus on adding in vegetables to all your meals, if you don't do that already. Because by the end of that month, it'll be so natural to you when you go grocery shopping and when you're cooking that you can now focus all your attention on another healthy healthy habit. So I hope these tips help you. Make sure that you are subscribed and let me know in the comments below what you want to see next.